Well, boys and girls, it's that time of the year once again. In today's episode, we're gonna go through the Youth Fintech Day, we're gonna spend over 100 million, and we're gonna play a few games. Good stuff. I hope you'll enjoy it. Hello there, folks. Welcome back to Valencia on FM24. I haven't clicked on it yet. The game promised us we're gonna have an excellent Youth Fintech, and it failed to deliver, kind of. We still have a good intake, don't get me wrong. At first glance, I'm happy with it. It's not a potential golden generation, but I'll take it. 5 top talents and 1 elite talent. So let's start with Miguel Angel, an advanced playmaker with a casual personality, determination 6, decent mentals here and there, some decent technical attributes as well. He's small, but he's only 15. Pedro Valverde, a winger on the right, a fickle personality, 10 determination, 17 teamwork, decent physicals, technique 14. Maybe I'm gonna train him to play as a complete wingback. Alex Pablo, a central defender, tackling 17. Jesus, for a 15-year-old, that's amazing. He's aggressive, jumping range 9, but he's gonna get taller. Heading 11, not bad, balanced personality. Alex Babalola, what a crazy name. Another central defender, good physical attributes, great mentals for his age, heading 9, tackling 14, fairly professional personality. I like this 15-year-old. The last top talent, Josep Donat, an attacking midfielder, who's actually natural as a striker, maybe on the right as an inverted winger, no, as a winger because you're right-footed. Yeah, as a deep lying forward, he has great first touch, passing, technique, he's brave, good decision making, flair 14, his balanced is 6, but this will improve massively. I like the fact he already has 14 in some of the technical attributes because they don't improve that much compared with the physical attributes or the mentals. Now let's see this elite talent, a deep lying forward, Pedro Javier, spirited personality. It's not the best, but it's a positive one. First touch 15, passing 14, technique 12, finishing 12, great mentals for his age, agility 14, I like that. This guy is definitely one to keep around. That will probably break into the first squad in 3 or maybe 4 years. Right, I only saw Spanish players despite the fact we have 2 affiliated clubs, Beerschot from Belgium and Dion from France with the same link type. That means from time to time we might get some Belgian or French players coming through our youth team. It did not happen this season. Recently the board agreed to let me choose another affiliated club and to improve our youth facilities to state-of-the-art. That's the best there is. We already have state-of-the-art training facilities, exceptional academy coaching, and exceptional youth recruitment. Okay, so we have our next gen for 2026. Lamine Yamal from Barcelona came first. Naipan came second, and we have 3 of them. Pabuena came 11th, so that's great, and Oscar 19th. Now I'm just gonna scout probably all of them. I mean, we can probably go for these 2, this guy. So let's start scouting them. Since the last time you were with me, we played a bunch of games. We lost a few, and we're gonna start with this away defeat at Athletic Bilbao 2-1, Fran Perez scoring for us. We were lucky in the cup to be drawn again against teams from the lower divisions. We had a spectacular game away at Castellón in the 4th round of the cup. We won it 4-3 after extra time. We played a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds in this game, and you can tell by the goal scorers, Pabuena, Fati, and Marc Guyu with a brace, who has been promoted recently to the first squad. In the quarterfinals, we played Real Oviedo away from home. We've won 2-0, Perez and Guerra. In the semifinals, we've been drawn against Espanyol, who are in the 2nd division. We've won the first leg 2-0 away from home, Gluck and Sengoscar. An important 2-1 victory in the league, home against Barcelona, Pedrola and Diakabi. Then we followed with 2-goalless draw, away at Celta Vigo in the league and home in the second leg against Espanyol. Again, I played a bunch of kids. We've won away at Almeria in the league 5-1. Gluck, Hugo Duro with a brace, Pedrola and Fran Perez. Unfortunately, we were drawn against Liverpool in the round of 16 in the Champions League and they absolutely destroyed us. We lost the first leg 2-0, but it could have easily ended 5 or 6-0 for Liverpool. And we also lost the second leg 1-0. I am disappointed that we got knocked out of the Champions League in the round of 16, considering we won the league phase, but it was Liverpool and they were too strong for us. A 4-1 victory in La Liga against Albacete, Hugo Duro scoring all the 4 goals. 2-0 victory away at Sevilla, Pedrola and Oscar Gluck. We lost away at Granada, they were bottom of the league. Marc Guiu scoring the only goal for us, it was 2-1. And we end with the destruction of Real Sociedad 6-1, Pedrola with 4 goals, Sengoscar and Oscar Gluck. Pedrola got a 10 rating, of course. So La Liga this season is wild. We have Atletico de Madrid top of the league with 73 points. Barcelona are second with 1 point behind them. Real Madrid third with 71 points and we sit fourth with 70. However, Atletico de Madrid played a game more. In other news, Naipan requested to be transfer listed. I said this last episode when we signed Oscar Gluck. He was worried he will take some of his game time. In my defense, the guy is a squad player and I used him quite a lot. So, I don't know Naipan. Anyway, he's available for 50 million, that's his release clause, but that's not all. Javi Guerra is wanted by Liverpool. They declared interest in him and he's really interested in joining Liverpool. I think I already know how this is going to turn out. In the summer, Liverpool will make a bid for him. The guy has a release clause of 144 million. They're not gonna match that. I'm gonna reject it. Javi Guerra is gonna moan and bitch about it. We'll either agree on a fee or I'm just gonna tell him that he agreed to this release clause. He's gonna get upset with me, we're gonna get a bunch of transfer offers, I'm gonna reject them all, and hopefully he'll get over it. He still has 3 more years on his contract. I believe the reason behind us having such good youth intakes is didn't actually improve the squad that much. Except for Oscar Gluck here, who is an elite player, better than any other player we have, and probably Pedrola as well. The rest of the players that we bought are at the same level with the players that left the club. You know, the game judges a player's ability and potential based on the circumstances you have at your club. The better the squad, the poorer the youth intake. That's the logic behind it, I guess. Of course, there's a number of factors involved, including how good your youth setup is and so on. Now it's time to make some transfers, and my top priority is to get a better winger than Fran Perez. Don't get me wrong, the guy was amazing. Judging by his attributes, he shouldn't have played this well. 25 appearances and 6 as a sub, 8 goals, 12 assists, a total contribution of 20 goals. What more can you ask from a winger? And I like having a winger. I'm not gonna use an inside forward on the right. So we're gonna be looking for a winger. Rooney Bargi is a player that I looked at. He can definitely do a job as a winger. He's left-footed though. Wonder Kid, 11 million, contracted to Copenhagen, still has that release clause of 11 million, but we'll look at someone else. Ben Doak, the 20-year-old Scottish winger from Liverpool with great physical attributes, great mentals and decent technical for his age, driven personality, Wonder Kid. He's not that expensive. So let's see if we can agree on a transfer with Liverpool. Oh my word, they want around 100 million for him. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna give you 50 and some money after 50 games. Let's see, 15. And after 20 international appearances, another 15. No, they want too much money. It's 108 million. That's not gonna happen. Oh, but I do like Ben Doak. Minimum league goals. After 10 goals, no. After 50 goals, you can have 20. Okay, this can stay. This means what? Another 5 million? Here. Let's make it 10. Let's bring this down to 15. And I'm gonna give you 40 million. Come on, don't be jackasses. It's a good offer for crying out loud. No. Michael Olise is another player that I'm interested in from Crystal Palace. He has one more year on his contract. Not that fast. I believe Ben Doak might get better than him. I'm gonna try again for Ben Doak, but first, let's play a game. By the way, this episode I'm planning to show you guys highlights from 5 games. Away at our rivals Levante, Las Palmas, Cadiz, and 2 games against Real Madrid, the first one in the cup final, and away at Bernabeu in the league. So let's start with this away game at Levante. Here's the first 11: Georgi, Dorgu, Diakabi, Mosquera, Gilbert, Guillamon, Guerra, Gluck, Duro, Fran Perez, and Oscar up front. We have some tired legs, a lot of tired legs after our players came back from their international duties. Here's Javi Guerra to Oscar, Gluck, Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro, we're 1-0 up after 7.5 minutes. His 24th goal of the season. Last episode, he was on 17. Well, in the meantime, the guy scored a bunch of goals. At the same time, it's a big game between Real Madrid and Atletico. It's 1-1 there. It's a good result for us and for Barcelona, of course. Fran Perez now at the edge of the area. Fran Perez hits the crossbar. Huge opportunity there. Now Real Madrid are in front 2-1. Endrick scored. By the way, Endrick is quite cheap. I might bring him in. He has a release clause of 29.5 million and he's a fringe player. They didn't really use him too much. We'll take a look at him after this game. Half an hour remaining and we might get a chance to make it 2. Javi Guerra back to Mosquera. We're moving the ball around. Oscar, first time to the other Oscar. Hugo G to Hugo Duro. Hugo Duro, come on, that's his second of the game. Oscar Gluck gets subbed off and Oriol Busquets comes in. A good opportunity here for Levante. Come on, referee, disallow it. Otherwise, Levante are back into this game. And we do have some tired legs. The goal stands. Don't drop points at Levante, please. Oriol Busquets to Carlos Neva. Hugo Duro. Laipani, come on! What a goal! What a goal from the Wonder Kid. Yes, he's now considered the Wonder Kid. Okay, it's done. We've won it 3-1. Real Madrid also won. Endrick with a brace. You know what? Oh my word, he just signed a new contract. Are you kidding me? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, like a month ago, he was available for 40 million. He signed a new contract with Real Madrid. Oh, I should have made that transfer. But I was waiting to start recording. That's too bad. Okay, now I'm really upset. I'm gonna bring in Bento, whatever it takes. Come on, you jackasses. After 50 leagues, you can have 15 more. After 20 international games, you can have 15 more. After 50 goals, you can have 20 more. Come on. So 62 million. No. 50 million. I'll give you more here. Yes. Okay. So that's 50 plus 10 because per league appearance. Yeah, I'll take it. Regular starter. Okay. No. Let's remove this. 50k minimum fee release clause of 305. That's great. I'm gonna remove this and this. See how much he wants now. 60. I'll give you 55, dude. 61. What the hell? You want more now? I'll give you 2 million as a signing fee. I'll give your agent a little bit more. 200. And sign for 55. Yes. Okay, so Ben Doak is coming in for 50 million. Now Oriol Busquets is gonna leave in the summer, so we'll have 5 midfielders, right? We just need one more. We have Guillamon and Laipani, Guerra and Naipan, so we need a backup to Oscar Gluck. I believe we found our guy, Luka Vrbencic, 20-year-old that plays for Dynamo Zagreb. He's not 20, come on. I'm 48 and I look a lot younger than this guy. I think he's a decent player as a central midfielder on attack, tackling only 10, but that's not such a big deal. Resolute personality, let's discuss with his agent. That's not bad. That's not bad either. Yes, let's try and sign this guy. Let's remove this. They want 11. I'll give you just 11. Great. We got this sorted out as well. Florian Wirtz is available for 90 million. He requested to be transfer listed. Is that his release clause? Yes. But we don't really need him. Okay, let's negotiate with Vrbancic, actually with his agent. Squad player, regular starter, important player. Let's remove this. That's great. That's actually pretty great. I'm going to increase this to 60. You can have your appearance fee because you'll be a squad player. Great. Alan Saint Maximin is transfer listed by Al Ahly, but the guy will be available on a free this summer. If we choose to go for him, you'll probably want a lot of money. Regular starter, let's remove this. Let's see how much he wants. See, that's a little bit too much for me, so I'm gonna walk away. And Fabinho is in the same situation. He'll run his contract out. If we go to approach to sign him, he wants to be a star player. See, too much money. However, once they'll leave their clubs, they will lower their wage demands. We'll see in the summer. Time to play Las Palmas with Jorginho, a back four of Dorgu, Sengoskar, Mosquera, Correa, Guillamon, Naipan, Gluck. We get to see play Osman today after his long injury, Fran Perez and Duro up front. Here's the first highlight with Las Palmas having a good chance here, and we're 1-0 down after 11 minutes. Las Palmas were sitting 17th before this game. The Las Palmas are still 17th despite being in front in this game. Naipan with a long ball. Duro! He missed the target. Duro is on a 6.4. Okay, last chance in this first half. Hugo G with a long throw. Sengoskar back to Hugo G. A good cross. Patrick Dorgu was there. Come on. His second goal of the season. Let's go. 1-1 at halftime. I went attacking, by the way. Diakabi cannot play in this game because he's suspended, so Gatwill came in to replace Mosquera, who was really nervous. Hugo Duro with a cross now from a corner. Sengoskar over the bar. Hugo Duro is on a 6.3. He's gonna get subbed off. So let's do that right now. Pedrola comes in for Osman. And Oscar up front for Hugo Duro. Dude, we're not winning the game against Las Palmas. For crying out loud. Oh my word. They're attacking. They have a chance here. They have a chance here. Maybe VAR is gonna save us. The goal is awarded. This is a proper battle job. Fran Perez to Randall Correa. Randall Correa with a cross to Pedrola over the bar. We missed so many chances. For crying out loud. But we only had 4 shots on target. Finally! Oscar Gluck. No, Oscar Gluck with the assist, and Oscar managed to equalize. But VAR is gonna check it for offside, I guess. The goal is awarded. 5 more minutes to go. Can we actually win the game? 5 shots on target out of a total of 21. A great XG. 2 shots for Las Palmas, 2 goals. Okay, we're in the last minute. We get a highlight. Maybe we can get the ball back. Or maybe it's going to be another chance for Las Palmas. Come on! Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Okay, this is embarrassing. Our hopes and dreams of winning the league this season just got destroyed by Las Palmas. Yeah, we remain 4th, 4 points behind Real Madrid. We're gonna play Cadiz next. Okay, here's what's happening right now. I didn't take into account that we might actually qualify for the Champions League before we spend our transfer budget. And if we win our next game home against Cadiz, the board will give us our transfer budget exactly the same as it is right now. So we need to spend this. So I was thinking of getting a better central defender than Diakabi. And this guy popped up, Ousmane Diomande, who's wanted by Tottenham, plays for Sporting, has a release clause of 53 million. Elite ball playing defender. Yeah, let's discuss with his agent. See, that's a little bit too much. And he won't budge from it. Let's make the offer. Let's see. That's his release clause. No, you're not gonna treat the club as a stepping stone. How about just important player? No, he really wants to be a star player here. Yeah, see, that's too much. And 27.5 in appearance fee. I'm gonna remove this. You can have your clean sheet bonuses. Remove this. 100. And actually, let's increase this to 9 and increase this. Too much. 1.3, 115. Okay, 150k per week. I'm gonna finalize the deal, even though I know once this guy comes in, a bunch of our players will want a pay rise. Well, Villarreal are gonna play away at Atletico de Madrid, and if they lose, we're actually gonna qualify for the Champions League before we play Cadiz. So what if we move all of our transfer budget into our wage budget? We'll still have 49 million to spend. Well, at least Real Madrid lost away at Athletic Club 3-2, so that's great news for us. Come on, Villarreal, you can do this. At least get a point. They didn't. We qualified for the Champions League before we played Cadiz. Okay, they've increased it to 48 million, so that's fine. 9 more million to spend. I think I'm gonna go through with that transfer. Okay, time to play Cadiz. I made 3 changes to our usual first 11. Liponi, Naipan and Emre Mor. As it stands right now, Barcelona are top of the league with a game in hand. So they're huge favorites to win it, especially because we're gonna be facing Real Madrid away from home in the next league game. But before that, there's a cup final against Real Madrid. Liponi to Pedrola, we're 1-0 up. Come on, referee, don't be a jackass. Yes, the goal, it's awarded. We're 1-0 up. Randall Correa gets a cross in and Hugo Duro scores. Let's go. It's 2-0. Now we're just 2 points behind Barcelona. But if they win their game in hand, they'll be 5 points ahead with 5 games remaining. And next we have to play Real Madrid away from home. No shots at all for Cadiz in this game. We had 14, 9 on target. 2-0 at halftime. Here's Randall Correa just a few seconds into this second half. Stanis makes it 3-0. Let's go. Good cross from Naipan. Here's an opportunity, a rare one for Cadiz. Their first one and a good save from Georgie. Diakabi with a long throw. If Gilbert leaves, we won't have anyone else to take long throws. We are checking for a penalty here and we get it. Got the penalty. Hugo Duro misses the penalty. Okay, good save from their goalkeeper. Patrick Dorgu on a yellow card. Stanis back to Dorgu. Stanis is having a great game, 8.6. So is Liponi with a 7.9 or Randall Correa with an 8.3 rating. Sengoskar seems complacent, I guess. Yeah. Randall Correa to Emre Mor. Another good opportunity. Emre Mor to Naipan. VAR has to check something, probably if Emre Mor was offside or not, doesn't matter. Well, the goal stands and we're 4-0 up. If Diomande signs, and it's probably going to happen, I'm inclined to sell Diakabi, or maybe keep him around as backup and move on Mosquera, who didn't really impress me too much. Away please, they've scored, it's 4-1, we couldn't keep a clean sheet. We sit third right now, 2 points behind Barcelona, 1 point behind Real Madrid, but Barcelona, if they win their game in hand, will go 5 points ahead of us with just 5 games remaining. Okay, it's time for the cup final on neutral ground against Real Madrid. We have our best 11 available to us. Georgi in goal, a back four of Dorgu, Sengoskar, Diakabi, Randall Correa, Guillamon, Guerra and Oscar Gluck in midfield. The front three, Pedrola, Fran Perez and Hugo Duro. No injuries, no suspensions, no nothing. Last season we played another giant in this cup final and we were underdogs for it against Barcelona, but we've managed to lift the trophy at the end of the game despite being 1-0 down. Now let's hope for more of the same. The Akabi with a long throw. Here's Randall Correa. The first highlight is for us. Yes, we get the ball back. Dorgu to Estanis. Javiguera, Dorgu, cross it. You had the opportunity for a cross, dude. Javiguera now. Hugo G. Oh my word, it's their highlight. It's no, because Sengoskar did well there. I thought it was going to be a counter-attack, or maybe it still is. It's their highlight. For crying out loud. Why didn't we just cross the ball? We're 1-0 down. For crying out loud, maybe not. Maybe the referee is on our side. The goal is allowed. Great. Okay. If we take a look at the stats, we are in control of the game. Oscar Gluck. Oh, what a goal from Oscar Gluck. That's why we signed him. Oh my word, he's worth every single penny. The elite attacking midfielder scored a wonder goal from a free kick. Alaba with a free kick for Real Madrid. Huge opportunity. Well, you're not Oscar Gluck, mate. Safe hands from Georgie. And that's probably the end of the highlight. If we look at the stats, we are actually in control of the game. And we deserve to be in front at halftime. I'm happy, keep it up. Pedrola is on a 6.5, now Duro on a 6.6 and on a yellow card. Duro is wanted by Tottenham. I don't want to sell him. He was very consistent throughout this save. Dorgu to Estanis. Oh, Dorgu, mate. Rodrigo, chance for Real Madrid now. This guy is fast. Back to Henriks. Camavinga. They get the ball back though. Cancelo past his man. Dorgu was there. Oh my word, what a huge mistake. It's 1-1. I already saw it. I already knew they were gonna score after that stupid mistake, for crying out loud. 20 minutes remaining. 1-1. 20 minutes remaining. Maybe I should make some substitutions even though nobody is really tired. Kugodro and Stanis are on 6.5, but I'm not gonna sub them off, not yet. Real Madrid took control of the game, even though we do have possession. They had the shots. Now Javiguera took a knock. Cancelo to Chouameni. Kugodro was there to recover the ball. Maybe a chance for us for a counter-attack. Please! Oh, for crying out loud, why did you stop? Chouameni to Henriks. Duro, mate. 6.3 now. Estani 6.4. We have some tired legs. 85 minutes gone. Rodrigo over the bar. Why do I see double match stats, for crying out loud? Sorry for that. You've been unlucky. Right, let's make some substitutions now. Osman comes in for Pedrola. Oscar for Hugo Duro. Fran Perez. Yeah, let's bring in Emre Mor. Naipan for Javiguera. I'm gonna keep Oscar Gluck. Lipani for Guillamon. And I think I'm entitled to one more sub. Gilbert for Randall Correa. Corner for Real Madrid. Don't do it. Come on. We controlled the first half, but Real Madrid just took over the game. Cancelo in the penalty area. Oscar Gluck was there. For crying out loud, Gluck. 2-1 for Real Madrid in extra time. 5 more minutes. I'm going very attacking. We got a highlight. Okay, Gluck. Can we push this game to penalties? Gilbert gets a cross in. Gilbert again. Gilbert, come on, just square it, you idiot. You're 41, for crying out loud. You're not a kid. You know how the game works. Emre Mor takes the corner. 3 more minutes. Georgie is up there, I'm pretty sure. Is he? Yeah, he was. No, Georgie is back in goal. I went very attacking. I thought he was going forward for the corner. Please don't end the highlight. Please don't do it. 2.5 more minutes. That means this might be too... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's over. The highlight continues. Why? Just to mess with me? Oh, for crying out loud. Just because he scored that goal, Oscar Gluck is on a 7.5 rating, but he made that stupid mistake that led to a goal. And this mistake that just... Oh, Oscar, kid! Oh, for crying out loud. Oh boy, Emre Mor with a corner, a late corner. Georgie runs back in the goal. Why? Just stay there, mate. 1.5 more minutes. Come on, let's push the game into penalties. Gilbert, Emre Mor, back to Gilbert. Gilbert. Diakabi, who took a knock. Diakabi loses the ball. That's a free kick? Okay. Can we see the free kick? Come on. It's Oscar. No, it's Liponi. Liponi goes for it over the bar. And we're done. Real Madrid gets to lift the Copa del Rey, deservedly so. After we got to see Real Madrid lift the Copa del Rey, it's time to play them again, this time away at Santiago Bernabeu. We're gonna go with almost the same 11 because Mosquera replaces the injured Diakabi. Here's Randall Correa to Fran Perez, who took a knock. Randall Correa to Hugo Duro, he was offside. In other circumstances, a draw away at Real Madrid would be great, but we need to get all 3 points. No, the goal stands. Yeah, okay, we're 1-0 up, that's great. So if we get all 3 points, we still have a chance of catching up to Barcelona and winning the league. Here's Fran Perez again. Hugo Duro now. Hugo Duro to Estanis Pedrola. Pedrola! Let's go! Come on! His 14th goal of the season. What a great signing this guy has been. What a great player Hugo Duro has been through the entire save. I'm telling you guys, if you start a save with Valencia, don't sell Hugo Duro. Keep him around. 2-0 at halftime with a possession of 70%. Yeah, great job, people. Patrick Dorgu. Dorgu on a yellow card. Heavy Guerra. Back to Dorgu. He squared it. It's a penalty. And Hugo Duro gets a chance to get 2 goals today against Real Madrid on Santiago Bernabeu. He missed a penalty this episode. He's not gonna miss it again, even though in goal we have Thibaut Courtois, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Hugo Duro, sends Courtois the other way and just scored his 28th goal of the season. Last season he scored 30 goals. I believe he's gonna score more. 3-0 and it's time to make some substitutions. I'm gonna bring Osman for Fran Perez and switch him with Pedrola. Patrick Dorgu 6.4 and on a yellow card. Let's bring in Neva. Mosquera 6.5. Do I bring in Gatswell? There's still plenty of time for Real Madrid to get back into this game. No, I won't. I'm not gonna do that. I think overall this episode, Randall Correa, Hugo Duro and Pedrola played really well. I'm taking into account all the matches we had this episode. Hugo G should get replaced by Liponi because he's really tired. Liponi gets a few minutes away at Real Madrid. There he is now on the ball. Randall Correa. Liponi again to Javi Guerra. And Rodriguez is gonna get sent off. Fuck off. I hope there's nothing serious with Javi Guerra there. No injuries. We've won away at Santiago Bernabeu 3-0. We're 2 points ahead of Real Madrid and 2 points behind Barcelona. They do have a game in hand. I keep saying that. I know if they don't win it, we're back in a title race. I'll just play off camera a couple of matches and we'll be back for the last 2 games. Home against Rayo Vallecano and away at Alaves. Until then, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope this episode won't be too long. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, and while you're at it, subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you guys think of the transfers we made outside the transfer window. I'll see you guys for the next one.